Howdy everyone, and welcome to episode 28 of Hearts of Gold, where today we're going to be playing some more Champions League football. It's going to be a treble live con. We've got Aberdeen sandwiched in between our two matches against the New Saints in the third qualifying round of the Champions League. We have a really good chance of getting through this because the New Saints are only a one-star reputation team. If we get through to the next round, which is the fourth qualifying round, it's called something else, isn't it? Like best place playoff, something like that. We're guaranteed a European spot in a group stage, because I think if we lose that, we drop into the group stage of the Europa League. Of course, if we win that, we go through to the group stage of the Champions League. So we are so close now to qualifying for the Champions League proper. I can't get too ahead of myself because the New Saints, they know how to win. They've won the Welsh Premier League for quite a few years in a row. However, they really are a lot weaker than us on paper. We'll have to see what sort of team they put out. Their two strikers, for example, just don't look anything like good enough getting into our team. They do have an Estonian international up front, but we should be winning this. And we've got Aberdeen to play as well in the league. We did win our first league game quite comfortably against Ross County, 3-0 win. Zoom Lafferty and George Moncur scoring his first goal for the club. I played him instead of Harry Cochrane because he was tired. His natural fitness lets him down, unfortunately. He's only got 7 on natural fitness. His stamina is good, but that natural fitness really does have an impact on his overall condition. But he's a quality player, and we do have backup for him. I haven't made any more transfers. I'm kind of happy with the team as it is, to be honest. I mean, I could improve left back, I think. We've got Lee Brown, who's apparently only a 2-star player in that role, but I think he's good enough. We've also got Ashley Young as backup, of course, but he unfortunately did pick up an injury. He's not quite back to full fitness, so that's why he's not on the bench today. Lewis Moore can also play there. I've kind of forgotten about him, the 21-year-old. I've trained him up to be a left wing back. So we do have options there, but it's perhaps a position I should be thinking about improving relatively soon. Of course, if we do get through to the actual Champions League, which would be a miracle because the next round's going to be really hard, I think. But if we do get through, this team is no way good enough to play Champions League football. But I look forward to that challenge. But let's see if we can, first of all, get through against TNS, the New Saints, champions of Wales. Put out my strongest possible team today. Let's do this. Here we go then. Oh, they're playing a similar tactic to us. They've gone with wing-backs. They've got a flat 3 in the middle rather than a defensive midfielder. So if anything, we're actually slightly more defensive than them. I guess we are playing away from home. Apparently there's a downpour, but it is very warm. 22 Celsius downpour. It's actually really hot today in real life. It's been so warm over the last few days. I played in the FM Charity Cup on Saturday, just gone, and oh, it was so hot. There's going to be a video coming out soon, by the way. I will share that with you guys. I attempted to play real football. I didn't do very well. The heat just got to me. It was just, I can't run in the heat. It was a problem, especially for the first 15 minutes. I was dead. We did rolling subs, fortunately, but I really was dead after 15 minutes. A few of us actually had to get subbed off after 15 minutes because we were just knackered from the heat. Second half, it was fine. Once I'd acclimatised to the situation, it was actually okay, but it was just that start. Playing central midfield for the first 15 minutes killed me. I ended up playing left wing, up front, and as a right back as well. It was a mixed day, and I think I missed a pretty easy chance in the first 15 minutes, basically because I was just overwhelmed with the heat. But hopefully you'll enjoy that video when it is released. We're hoping it to be an annual event, raising money for War Child. I'll put a link to the donation page as well. I'll try and remember to put it in the description of this video. For those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to the Twitter account as well. But yeah, I did talk about it a few times in the build-up, and also on Twitter and my YouTube community page thing. Let's focus on this game though. Here's Amenkwa finding Ryan Christie. Ryan Christie burst forward, he's tackled. That's not good. They're going to be up for this. Oh, but Christie, that's awful. 10 on finishing. Should have capitalised on that mistake, but he didn't. But they should be up for this. It's pretty miraculous that they've actually got through to the third qualifying round, to be honest. What an achievement from them. And it is still 0-0, but we've won a corner, which is whipped back. Ryan Christie trying to battle his way through. He was out-muscled. Here's Amenkwa on the ball, finding Harry Cochrane. Cochrane bursts It's Lafferty. Good save by the keeper. Lafferty should have hit it either side of the goalkeeper though. But it's another corner whipped in, and we've come close a few times today, but we haven't managed to find the back of the net yet. I'm going to demand more maybe, or push forward. I don't know. We've got players looking nervous. I wanted to get a good win today so I didn't have to worry so much about the second leg, but it's 0-0 at half time, and that's not good enough. Harry Cochrane on an 8.0 though. He's having a blinder for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why or how, but he is. Maybe it's all the chances he's created. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances, but it's still 0-0. On another day, I say it quite a few times, on another day we would be winning this. We've just not been able to stick it in the back of the net. So I'm going to say keep working hard. Oh, why have you switched off, you prunes? Lee Brown looking nervous, and he switched off. We don't have anyone else that can play there. Oh, I mean, we could play Liam Smith on the left. Why didn't I put a left back on? We had 2 options. I know Ashley Young was injured. I'm going to play Liam Smith there. Off we go. Come on, guys. We need an improvement on that first half. We played well, but we just couldn't stick it in the back of the net. So hopefully we can in this second half. Get an away goal. We should be winning at home regardless. But we should be winning away from home regardless as well. We're so much better than them. We can't underestimate the opposition though. Let's not belittle them too much, otherwise they might get a bit angry if they overhear me on the touchline speaking like this. Amenkwa puts a good ball in. Lafferty, it's off the bar and saved, and another chance. Why isn't it going in the back of the net for us? We've had 4 half chances, 2 clear-cut chances, 60% possession. Bielik heads that into the path of Sutu, knocks it over the top. There's no one on the end of that. Lafferty can't win that either. And now the New Saints are building from the back. Here's George. Decent looking ball, but Smith heads it away quite easily, but he finds one of their players again, and now they've got a bit of possession here. Can they pull off a shock and get a lead? Smith plays it back to McLaughlin though, and now hopefully we can build from the back. Here's John Suter knocking it up the pitch. Lafferty wins the header. Here's Zoom. The Mazzala finds Ryan Christie. He's missed a couple opportunities already today. Here's Amenkwa out wide. Amenkwa, great ball in. Lafferty back post wide. That is that another chance? I'm not sure that counted as a chance, but still. He's on a 6.4. He's not having the best game, is he? In front of goal. I'm going to bring Akpom on. I know Lafferty's looking motivated, but I'm going to bring Akpom on. I'm going to throw on Ben Reeves for Ryan Christie. Going to demand more. Half an hour to go. Somehow, it's still 0-0. Here's an opportunity. Reeves puts it into the box. And Berra, our captain. Oh, finally. Ben Reeves, really good free kick into the box. It just outwitted their defenders. And Berra at the back post gets a really important goal for us. He scored goals in the European campaign last season as well in the qualifying race. He was just unmarked. Why would you leave Christophe Berra unmarked? I know he hit it in with his foot rather than his head, but, you know, that is dangerous. Dangerous to leave Berra unmarked. It looks like we're only going to have that one goal. But it's a win. It's an away goal. They haven't scored. So we should be going through whatever sort of team I put out in the second leg. I can't really... I mean, like I said, I can't underestimate them, but we should be winning that leg at home comfortably. We've got Aberdeen to focus on next, though. I bet Harry Cochrane will be too tired to play in that game. It's only in a few days, of course. European football is tough. I'm not sure I'd have enough strength and depth to put together a good European campaign and win the league. But we're going to be playing in some sort of group stage, I think, of either the Champions League or the Europa League, unless we completely collapse in the second leg, of course. Well done, that's a good win. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. And Cochrane had a really good game. 8.4, I'm going to praise him. Chances created, wonderful stuff from him. We've actually got the European Champions League Champions Playoff draw now. And that's before we've actually played the second leg, of course. So the teams involved, I mean, we want to avoid Ajax, don't we? But we're an unseeded team, so we're going to have to play one of these guys. Oh, it's not Ajax. It's going to be... Are we at home? I suppose it's still 2 legs, isn't it? Ah, Victoria Plzeň from Czech Republic. Now, they're similar to Dynamo in terms of reputation anyway, as you can see, the 3.5-star reputation. So if we can beat Dynamo, then we can beat them. We've got a decent chance of actually going through to the group stage, I think. It's time for our second league game of the season. It's away from home against Aberdeen. Remember, we're completely unbeaten against every Scottish team apart from Celtic and Rangers in the league. It's a pretty impressive record. We've won 5 times against Aberdeen and drawn 3 matches. I haven't actually shown you where we're predicted to finish this season. We're predicted to finish 3rd. Celtic is still favourites. They did get rid of their manager. They had Mark Hughes in charge, didn't they? But they've now got Roger Schmidt, who came in at the end of last season. Transfer-wise, they've spent £7 million. So they have spent money. We haven't spent any money. They bought Robert Snodgrass from West Ham for £6.25 million. So he's their big signing. But they did sell Kieran Tierney to Tottenham. So that's good news for us. They've also got rid of Ring. They've also got rid of Siminovic to Shakhtar, as you can see. That James Forrest is left on a free. So their team looks a little bit different. They've still got Lee Griffiths. They've got Daniel Sturridge up front. I didn't know they'd signed him. He's come in on a free as well. So yeah, and Scott Sinclair was exceptional last season. So they are favourites still, despite their poor season last year. Rangers, on the other hand, have they got rid of their manager? When did... Oh no, they've had Stefano Colin Tuonu in charge for over a year now. Transfer-wise, they haven't spent any money either, like us, but they did bring in Boyata on a free. They brought in someone on a free from Sporting who looks like a decent player. They did sell Cardoso to Stoke, but I think they've still got their top goal scorer from last season, who is Morelos. Yeah, they've still got Morelos, and he was vicious last year. So they've got a decent chance of winning the league as well. So I think it will be a 3-way battle between us, Celtic and Rangers. Hopefully our European campaign doesn't get in the way too much. We need to be beating everyone else in the league to win the Scottish League once again for a 2nd year in a row. We've got some tired legs going into this. I predicted Cochrane wouldn't be ready. 82%, not great. He's going to have to miss out once again on the league match. But we're just playing him in the Champions League to start with. Then he'll probably become our league regular. Although I don't know. Maybe he'll focus on the Champions League. We'll have to decide. Zoom's quite tired, but I think he's probably got the legs to survive this match. I think everyone else does, to be fair. I am going to put Ashley Young on the bench instead of Harry Cochrane, just because he's versatile. He can come on at left wing back, he can come on at right wing back, he can come on anywhere really. We probably don't need Liam Smith and Ashley Young, to be honest, on the bench at the same time. We could bring Prince in. But yeah, we'll bring Prince onto the bench. Let's get on with this one then. We have struggled a little bit more away from home lately, I've noticed. Away from home, the tactic isn't quite as fluid. It's just not, we do concede goals as well. Go out there and impress me. That's worked. We need more from Lafferty today. He's motivated though, so that's good. Stevie Mays, the striker up front we need to watch out for. They've got some good players. Of course, traditionally, the last few years, they've kind of been the 3rd team in Scotland, haven't they? We wrenched that from them in the 1st season, and then in the 2nd season, went on and won the league. Aberdeen have been non-existent. I think they finished in the bottom half last year, in fact. But we still got to watch out for them. Oh, that's hot. I've had to close the window because I don't want outside background noises. But it's getting warm. Come on, guys, do something. I might as well leave it on mixed passing all the time these days. Let's encourage them. McLaughlin finds John Suter on the ball. Into the path of John Monco. We've gone all the way back to McLaughlin, who decides to go the other way. We'll try the other route. Lee Brown. Lee Brown into the path of George Moncur. Nice ball out wide to Amankwa, who hits it first time into Lafferty. Lafferty back. This is lovely football. Wow, what a brilliant... This deserves a goal. Lafferty. Lafferty. That was an incredible goal. Well, it should have been an incredible goal. And you've just headed it over the bar from 3 yards out. That would have been one of the best goals I've seen on Football Manager. We played it from McLaughlin. He tried the right-hand side, was unsuccessful. Played it down the left. It was beautiful football. And at half-time, it's 0-0. We've had that clear-cut chance, which we've missed. Away from home, we're just struggling. I mean, we created a wonderful chance there, but we are struggling to create lots of chances away from home. Far from pleased. I want more. There we go. That's inspired them. Ryan Christie just isn't working as that shadow striker, is he? He's had a couple good games for me. His finishing needs to improve. I guess I could just try him out. We could try a different role there. Let's play him as a trequartista, see if that makes a difference. Lafferty, 6.5 after that miss. We need more, lads. We need more. We're missing Harry Cochrane in the middle. I mean, George Moncur's done a decent job. Did well in the first league game. Here's Amankwa. Early opportunity in the second half. Headed away. Ryan Christie can't get on the end of that, and that's the end of that highlight. Adam Rooney's come on up front. He's quite a dangerous striker. Half an hour to go. 25 minutes to go. Nothing is happening. This away from home, this tactic is boring. Regime is knackered. I'm going to throw on Prince. And we will bring off Ryan Christie. I'm going to throw on Ben Reeves as the shadow striker. Back to that. Do I keep the faith of Kyle Lafferty again for the last few minutes, or do we throw on Akpom? I'm going to leave him on, and Akpom will start against the New Saints in midweek. That's what we're going to do. Oh, do something, guys. We're going direct. Direct football. Adam Rooney's got injured, which means that, oh no, they're not down to 10 men. Why is nothing happening? This is just so boring. Pump it into the box. Overload. Let's float the crosses in. Let's try that. Few minutes to go. This has just been the most boring game ever. There we go. It's 20 seconds. It's all over, isn't it? It's all over. 15 seconds. I do apologise for this boring display. I hope they don't score right at the death. No, he just ran into John Moncur. George Moncur. Lee Brown. This will be the final whistle now, surely. Moncur slams it up the pitch. Headed away. We get a point. We stay unbeaten against every team other than Rangers and Celtic. But that was really poor. Perhaps I need to come up with some different instructions for away from home. I'm not entirely sure what, though. You'd have thought that at home an opposition team would be a bit more free and would be able to sort of hit them on the counter. Maybe I need to go with counter football. Or I'll have to have a think. Far from pleased. That's fired them up. It's time for the last match of the episode then. I'm hoping it's more exciting than the first two because they were so boring. You know what this tactic is though. It's solid. Last season though, it was a lot more creative. We scored some lovely goals. We won some games convincingly. It's just the start of this season. Oh, actually no, because we beat Dynamo 3-0 and we beat Ross County 3-0. It's just two boring games in a row, and that's what happens sometimes, doesn't it, in football? Zoom's actually suspended. I didn't realise he was going to be suspended today. But Harry Cochrane is back. Do I play Moncur as a Mazzala or play... Probably should play someone else that suits that role better. I could play Christie there. Christie can certainly play there, I think. Charging down the middle. I know he doesn't, he's sort of unconvincing there, but I think he suits that role, and I'll play Ben Reeves as the shadow striker. I did say I was going to play Akpom, that's what I'm going to do. Akpom's going to play up front instead of Lafferty. Rest of the team, I think, will keep the same. The next match is against Motherwell. That should be a win in the league, regardless of what sort of team I put out. And then St Johnstone in the Betfred Cup. But if we get through this, we do have our champ. In fact, that might be moved, because I think we've got the Champions Cup, Champions playoff thing to play instead. So that will be the next episode, as long as we get through this match, of course. God, I made myself dizzy then by going like that. It's the heat. It's warm. I'm drinking water. It's not helping. Amankwa really is excelling in that position now. 7.5 for average rating so far this season. Wonderful stuff from him. Let's get on with this then. They're going with their same formation. Maybe we just cancelled each other out because we're playing the same sort of tactic. I don't know. I expect nothing but a win from this match. They've listened keenly. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. First highlight of the game after 8 minutes. We got that away goal, remember? That means they need to score today. And hopefully my defence will be the usual solid self and stop them from scoring. Nothing stupid. Harry Cochrane coming forwards. Fresh from his rest. Amankwa to the byline. Deep cross. Christie as the Mazzala heads over the bar. That was the first chance of the game. It was a half chance. Get creative. Let's try that shout. Cochrane back to the edge of the box. Here's Akpom. Akpom finds Ben Reeves. Ben Reeves hits it just wide. Good effort from him. We've had 69% possession. 8 shots. We've had the half chance, but no goals so far. It's another boring game, I'm afraid. 22 minutes in. Cochrane has picked up a yellow card, which we're going to have to watch out for. We don't want to have a player sent off. Good tackle by Lee Brown there. We play it out with McLaughlin. Not able to find Akpom though, and they come again. Guys. Oh, Cochrane steps in. Ben Reeves. Ben Reeves, nice ball. Into Akpom. Akpom on the charge. He just ran into a player. Why didn't he pass it? Oh, disgraceful. Here he is again though, Akpom. He's got pace, that's for sure. Lee Brown. Lee Brown into the path of Ryan Christie. Nice ball out wide to Amankwa. Amankwa wins a penalty. And I don't know... Oh, Lee Brown is our penalty taker. The left back with his left foot. Can he slam this into the back of the net? Up he steps. And he scores. We should be through. We're 2-0 up. It's not been particularly pretty, has it? They've had 0 shots though. So they've really not been in this game whatsoever. Selected work the ball into the box because apparently we're having too many long shots. Let's see if we can work our way through. They're probably playing a very defensive style of football to prevent us from opening up. I'm not going to say a team talk. I don't think anything is required. Oh, what? We can't get the Shadow Striker to perform this season. Reeves is on a 6.4. What is going on? I'm actually going to take Cochrane off. I'm going to rest him ahead of the next league game simply because he's on a yellow as well. But we need to save us as he doesn't need to play this second half. So let's bring George Moncur on. We do need to game manage him quite a lot. Here's a Manquid bursting down the right hand side early on in the second half. This is unlikely to be a highlight as usual. Ben Reeves still going. Tackled. I will be having a look at the transfer market for the next few days because there might be someone I can pick up to improve this team. Going to take a Mancor off. He's really done very well. 7.5 from him. I don't have Liam Smith, but we'll put Ashley Young there at right back. Corner. Can we get a second goal today? Berra! Oh, Moncur! Bielik scores. It's finally over the line. We're 3-0 up on aggregate, 2-0 up on the day. We have created a few opportunities today, which is good. And Bielik finally gets it over the line there. Berra almost got his second goal in two European games. Moncur couldn't find a way through at the defender, but Bielik had space and he had an open goal. I'm going to praise them just to give them a boost. They're all looking complacent. Free kick, Lee Brown steps up. Lee Brown just over the bar looking for his second goal today. Going to bring on Jay Spearing for Bielik, the goal scorer. So episode 29 is going to be that Champions League playoff match against Victoria Pleasant from Czech Republic. Looking forward to that. We have a really good opportunity to get through to the actual group stage. We're going to concede a goal here. We have. What are we doing? Oh dear, we conceded a goal against the New Saints. It's embarrassing. No disrespect to anyone that supports the New Saints, but we shouldn't be conceding a goal. They've just countered us, slammed it over the top. Berra's just jogging backwards. That's how. Oh, it's turned off the complacency though, so that's good. It was almost guaranteed a goal actually because every player was complacent. I hate this view. Why is there a camera view with a big pole in the way? Here's Ben Reeves into Christie. Can we get another goal to round off today's match? 2-1 doesn't look particularly impressive, does it? That's a poor ball. Knocked over the top again. What are we doing? McLaughlin. Suter. Nice ball into Brown. 1 minute to go of injury time. Yeah, so episode 29. Hope you're looking forward to that. Please join me and support me. Here's Ashley Young. Akpom. Christie. We can't get a third goal. Akpom hasn't really impressed me today, I must say. Scored an important goal, though, in the last round, of course. But yeah, if we can beat Dynamo, then I feel like we do have a good chance against Victoria Pleasant. But we'll have to see, won't we? They obviously are a better outfit than us. But maybe we can produce a shock and get through to that group stage. There's the final whistle. So thank you for watching episode 28 of Hearts of Gold. We've scraped through. It wasn't the prettiest episode in the world, was it? Not many goals. What's happened here? Seems to have lost confidence. I'm going to say Terry Cochrane, you were good. You did well out there. Oh, why is it? Oh, bloody hell! Oh, why are the players angry? Ah, screw it. We'll end on that note. See you soon.